What is up, YouTube? Welcome back. Episode 2 of the call up. I got a green screen. Papa got me green screen. And I got a ring light. And I got a mic. We making strides in the world. I can't put on my glasses though because it looks stupid with the ring light. You could like see it looks like I have like another pupil or like there's like something like my eyes are really dilated. Stupid, but anyway, welcome back to the call up. Today we're just gonna talk about sports as we always do. We're gonna keep on talking. My name is Xavier Castro. I love to put my opinion out on sports. This is my channel to do it. This is my platform to do it, and I'm gonna do it. So, with all that being said, let's go right into it. You guys came here to talk about sports. We're gonna talk about sports. Starting with Super Bowl 55. Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. It's going to be a good game. I called this game. I didn't call this game at the beginning of the year, but the NFC Championship game and the AFC Championship game, I was with my aunt, and I was in New York at the time, and she was like, yo, I want to place a bet, because, we were in New Jersey, because in New Jersey, you could play, sports betting is legal. She was like, I'm going to pick the Bills, I'm going to pick the Packers. I was like, no. Go with the Bucs, go with the Chiefs. And she was like, no, I don't see it. I would have won money if I was over 18 and I was in New Jersey. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, it's going to be a really fun game. And I'm really excited because they're both teams that are both like, they're both unique in their own situation. The Kansas City Chiefs are the Kansas City Chiefs. They're reigning defending champions for a reason. They won so many games over the last 2 years. I think they only lost, 4 games over the last 2 years? For a reason. Because they're that damn good. And when you're a good team like that, you're bound to win. So you're going to find ways to win. But at the same time, you cannot count out Tom Brady. Because, yeah, they might be the defending champions, but Tom Brady got 6 of them things. I don't even got enough. 6 rings. And that's nothing to sweat. 6 rings that's something to be proud about. No matter what you think. I think it was Gridiron on Bleacher Report's football page. Tom Brady could have 3 Hall of Fame careers. If you split his 20 plus years and you split it in 3 different parts, all of them could be in the Hall of Fame. And this is only one man. I don't even know. Good thing though is that the Bucs do have home field advantage. That's one thing I'm not gonna underestimate. You don't understand how good home field advantage is until I don't know if any of you guys play sports, but you know how good home field advantage is until you're there, until you see people that you know, until you go into a stadium that you know. This is their stadium. They've played in the stadium. This is a stadium that they played all their home games. Half of their games were played at this stadium, so they know it. They know the people. They know they're gonna be able to go there early. They're not gonna have to travel. The next day, the day before, they're going to be able to sleep with their wives, be able to kiss their children, even with COVID, because they'll be at home. Because it's going to be at home. That's going to play a huge advantage. I'm telling you, that's going to play a huge advantage for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's going to play a huge advantage. They're playing at home. These people live 25 minutes away from the stadium, and they're beautiful multi-million-dollar homes. You know, Tom Brady's there with Gazelle. I think that's her name, Gazelle Brady. She's like an Argentinian model. I don't really know Tom Brady's personal life like that. And his kids, and Antonio Brown's going to be with whoever he's with, and Scotty Miller's going to be. They're all going to be comfortable, which is going to be nice because it's going to be different from the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to be away from their family. Their family can't come probably because this is COVID. With COVID protocols, I don't know how the NFL is working. That is going to be way different from last year in Miami. Because in Miami, the whole entire stadium was filled. Especially it was only a month before Corona hit, so that just spit. You just see that. We don't talk about it. It's gonna be way different from when we were in Miami, because at least there's family could come. They could have people. They could be like, oh look, Patrick Mahomes' dad was in the MLB. You could be like, look, my dad. I don't think that could happen this year. I don't think they're gonna be flying in that many people into Tampa. Florida's already a hot spot, and I understand Florida. I live in Florida. So I understand that, we're reckless, but still, it's a hot spot. So yeah, prediction. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to wait. I'm going to see who's playing. Antonio Brown might play. Dude, I think it's thigh injury. He might play. He might not play. I'm going to give it until maybe Saturday's video explaining my predictions. But yeah, it's gonna be a good game. I really hope it's a good game. After that Week 12 loss of the Bucks that had against the Chiefs at home, they've been unstoppable. 7-0. The Chiefs been 6-0. Only difference they had is that Tampa Bay had to play a wild card game. If anything, that plays into their favor. They didn't get a rest. They've been grind for 7-8 long weeks, and at least the Chiefs had a bye week. So technically, but yeah, that's everything around the NFL news. And then we go to the weird and the really, really weird Brooklyn Nets. The really, really weird Brooklyn Nets. On paper, the Brooklyn Nets look like the best team in the NBA, let's be honest. Paper. Maybe starting five-wise. Bench-wise, the Lakers have a better depth. But on paper, the Nets are supposed to be doing way better than what they are. And it's all because of one little tiny detail. Defense. That is it. Their offense, you don't need to touch that. I think we all understood that. When they got James Harden, we were like, okay, you don't got to touch the offense. James Harden, KD, Kyrie, 3 of the best offensive players in the NBA. KD probably the best scorer in NBA history. Not just NBA right now. NBA history. History we're talking about. And they've been sucking lately. And it's because of their defense. Last night, the Brooklyn Nets lost to the Washington Wizards while leading with 6 seconds left with 11 seconds left on the clock. I'm going to repeat that again. The Brooklyn Nets lost after being up 6 points with 11 seconds left. That shows you that defense needs to get better if they want to make a playoff run. Because I do not care. They will be one of the biggest busts in NBA history if they don't win it. If they make it to the NBA Finals, they maybe won't be considered a bust. But even if they don't, it's going to be like the Clippers from last year. Everyone was like, Clippers, Lakers, Western Conference Finals, book it. Everybody on sports betting was like money line on, I don't know sports betting that often, but I know that they were betting that it was going to be Lakers and the Clippers in the Western Conference Finals. And then the Clippers lost a 3-1 lead against the Denver Nuggets. It's sad. It was sad. I love the Denver Nuggets though, even though they've been really struggling this year. But I am thinking about having an MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, awards video halfway through the season. So look out for that. But the Brooklyn Nets got to get better. They're going to look like the Clippers from last year. If they don't get better on the defensive end. They need to make a trade before the trade deadline. They need to get a strong defensive player. They signed Iman Shumpert, but I mean, we haven't seen him play since 2019. He didn't play any of the bubble, and who knows how he's gonna be like. We need to start looking at the Brooklyn Nets as more of a good team, but not a great team. The Lakers, in my opinion, are a great team. The Brooklyn Nets are a good team. The starting 5 is great. The team as a whole is good. And a lot of people need to start looking into that, because it's gonna keep on getting exposed. And then once you face those playoff teams, the ones that are good, the ones that are studying you, it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be really, really difficult. So yeah, those are the only 2 topics I want to talk about today. Super Bowl 55, Bucs, Chiefs. Wait for my video. You better wait, and you could get my opinion. And the Brooklyn Nets, who need to get better. They frankly need to get better, because if I'm right, this man, it should be, if I get the green screen right, it should be Russell Westbrook. Oh, this man's a bad man. Russell Westbrook is a bad man. Russell Westbrook is the most underrated superstar in the NBA ever. He averaged a triple-double per season. You know how hard that was? Not too many people. I know now, now NBA, a triple-double is like, oh, okay, cool, triple-double. Still an amazing, wow, he got a triple-double. But now it happens on a daily occurrence. Back in the 90s, that was a thing barely. Luka Doncic already has as many triple-doubles in his 3rd season that Michael Jordan had his whole entire career. I think it was like 26. Russell Westbrook is a bad man. The Wizards, don't get me wrong, the Wizards aren't going to go nowhere. The Wizards might make a late run push, but they're already too deep. Bradley Beal might get traded. Hopefully he does, because I want him to get traded. I want Bradley Beal to get traded because of how horrible the team is. I know he should have signed that extension in 2019, but he did. And now he needs to get traded for it. But, yeah. Russell Westbrook is a bad man, and Russell Westbrook needs... That man could play. That man could play. When he's on his game, that man could play. Trust me, sometimes he can't play. And sometimes, my fault, just burped, sorry. And sometimes I do think he does. I do think he stat past. There's this video, I think it was against the Suns in like 2018. Somebody on the OKC passed it to Russ in the corner. Wide open in the corner. Everybody knows Russ is not a good 3-point shooter, but still, if you are wide open in the corner, you take that shot. I don't care who you are. You could be Shaq. If you are wide open in the corner, take the shot. And he passed it. Russell Westbrook passed it. The craziest thing that could happen. But I still think he's a very good player. Most underrated superstar in NBA history, in my opinion. That's it. That's everything I had to talk about today. It was a slow day. It's been a slow day. Not too many. Edge won the Royal Rumble. I don't watch WWE, but I saw it. Congratulations to Edge. But yeah, that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been me, Xavier Castro. Thank you for watching the call up. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Talk to me in the comments. I'll be reading everything if people comment. So thank you so much. I'm out.